I'm Katie Farner, Superstar Director for the Sunshine State Superstars. Today I wanted to talk to you about the new year and your new opportunity with your potential recruits. So what I want you to do is I want you to get whatever log you have used to keep track of your potential recruits. So whether that's in your cell phone or in a notebook or in your planner, I want you to pull that out. And I want you to go through all of your potential recruits and try to recall, based on your last interaction with them, where things stood last. And I want you to make notes of that. I also want you to make notes and ask yourself, what was their why? Why were they considering selling Scentsy? What was motivating them to be interested to do so? Whether it was an emotional reason because they wanted something that was just theirs, maybe they were a stay-at-home mom and they wanted something else that was kind of like their own thing to help provide income for their family. Maybe it was a financial thing, like they truly needed to provide income for their family. So try to get to the bottom of what their why was. Now, if you have been taking my advice and other leaders' advice, which is finding out the why as part of your conversation with these potential recruits, it shouldn't be hard. You should have it in your notes. This person was considering selling Scentsy because of X. You should know that. But if you don't really try to think back in your conversations and ask yourself, what was this person's why? Why were they considering selling Scentsy? Once you have that information, then it's time to reconnect with that potential recruit. A new year is our perfect opportunity to reconnect with those potential recruits, because we know that in a new year, people are doing a lot of reflection. They're creating their New Year's resolutions, and they're thinking about what do they want to do differently in 2016 than what they did in 2015. So it's a perfect opportunity for us to represent the opportunity to them. And there's no better way to do that than by offering a decider party. A decider party is something that I like to present to potential recruits who have been on the fence for a while. So anybody who remains on your list would be a perfect person to present with this decider party, because that means they've been thinking about it for a while, right? So here's what a decider party is. A decider party is basically someone just hosts a party with you, preferably a home party, but in some scenarios that can't happen, so a basket party is okay, but you really would prefer a home party. So they host a party with you, and if they decide to sell Scentsy, you flip the party to them. That's basically all it is. It's just hostess flipping. But I like to call it a decider party, because when we use that word, it just helps to make them feel comfortable, like, hey, you can decide if it's for you or not for you. So that's what a decider party is. So next, I want to talk to you about how to present the decider party. So go through your list, reach out to each of those individuals one-on-one, and you have talked to them before, so you know their preferred communication method. If it's text, send them a text. If it's email, send them an email. If it's Facebook Messenger, send them a Facebook message. If it's a call, call them. And here's what you say. Let's say that I'm calling Sherry, okay? So I've talked to Sherry before about joining Scentsy. She's told me it's something that she's considered, but she's weary because she's been in network marketing before and had a bad experience. She didn't do very well at it. She wasn't outgoing enough, she says. So this is Sherry. This is actually someone who's on my list, but I'm changing her first name. So you're going to reach out. I'm going to call Sherry. No, I'm going to message Sherry. Sherry and I have only messaged, text message or Facebook messaged, beside her previous home party that she's had. Other than that, and we met up, of course, to talk about the business opportunity. But in the past, all of our communication has been via Facebook Messenger or texting. So I'm going to text Sherry. So I text Sherry and I say, hey Sherry, it's Katie. I hope your holidays were wonderful, your New Year's, your Christmas, blah, blah, blah. Something about that, right? And then I say, I know you have been playing with the idea of joining Scentsy for a while now. So I wanted to offer you a decider party. A decider party means that you have your friends and family over. We share the product with them. We tell them that you're thinking of selling Scentsy. And we just do a normal party. I bring the scents, we play some games, we give away some free stuff. And you tell them that you want their genuine feedback. If you think that Scentsy would be a great product and they would enjoy continuing to buy from you. Should you decide that you do want to join Scentsy, you join, and all of the sales, the commissions, the bookings, the hostess rewards, all of those things are yours. Should you decide you don't want to join, all of the hostess rewards are still yours. So, It's an awesome time to have a decider party because January is double hostess half off item month. So that means that if your party normally earned you 50% off items, you get 4 in the month of January. So whether you decide to join or just continue to be a great customer and host of mine, you're going to be spoiled and get all kinds of great stuff. So what do you say? What works best for you? A weekend or a weeknight? Bam. That's how I would present it. You want to let her know about the double half off items. Let her know it's no pressure if you decide to join or you just decide to continue being one of my favorite customers. I'm happy either way. So take the stress and the pressure off the decision and let her know, hey, whatever you decide, I'm thrilled. I'm happy either way. And make sure to talk about those double half off items. That is a perfect approach. Gives them an opportunity to say, what do you prefer, a night or a weekend? It's very difficult to answer that question with neither, as opposed to if you said, so would you like to host this decider party? Don't say that. Say, what works best for you in January, a weekend or a weeknight? What would you prefer? That's that easy. So I would encourage you to gather your list, start compiling your names, making all of your little notes, and reaching out to people now, right after seeing this video. Get on the ball because it's already January 4th. It's already January 4th. And we've got to get on this ball. We want to have these decider parties before the end of January. Not to mention, any new recruits that you get that get active or even get certified if their decider party is really good, that's going to earn you more trip points. And you know that you want to earn this incentive trip for Nashville or Disney. So let's help you get some recruits this month and earn as many trip points as you can before this month is over. So I encourage you to get your list together and start reaching out to people and get several decider parties booked. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.